Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk about Blackshear versus Luan Lacerda. Blackshear is 28 years old. He has 3 inches of height, and he's giving up 1 inch of reach to 30-year-old Luan Lacerda. Luan Lacerda has a record of 12-2. His 12 wins come 10 by submission, 2 by decision. No knockouts. And his 2 losses come 1 by submission, 1 by decision. His submission loss is a knee bar to a really slick grappler, Ari Fariash, and his decision loss is to Cody Stamann in his UFC debut, a fight that I just rewatched, and I have to say is pretty close. Could have gone either way. Luan Lacerda was very much in that fight, and no matter what you thought of the decision, even if you thought Stamann won, Luan Lacerda earned everybody's respect. That was a very tough debut. I mean, Cody Stamann's a guy who I think has been ranked before. He's probably just right outside the rankings right now. Maybe a little further back after losing to Douglas Silva de Andrade. But he could even have a number next to his name. It's a very dangerous fight, and Luan Lacerda gave him hell. Still, he is coming off a loss, looking to get his first win in the UFC, and he's got to get through Blackshear. Blackshear has a record of 12-5-1. He's got 1 win via TKO, 8 via submission, 3 via decision. So very similar win breakdown there for both guys. Neither guy really has too much striking prowess. And his 5 losses come all via decision, and he has a draw against Yusuf Zalal. Blackshear is a very durable fighter. You could tell from his losses, he's only lost to really good fighters. Farid Basharat, Danny Sabatello, Pat Sabatini, Chris Moutinho, and this guy Keith Richardson. And his one draw there to Yusuf Zalal, he won the first 2 rounds and then almost got killed in round 3. The fact that he was still standing at the end of that fight shows how tough he is, because that was his UFC debut against a more seasoned guy, or maybe not MMA-wise, but a guy who'd been in the UFC for some time. And he was gassed, hurt, almost finished with body shots, and he stood in that fight and fought out of everything, and I thought it was a very impressive way to make your UFC debut. Kind of like Luan Lacerda. Neither guy picked up a victory, but he still looked very good. And then against Farid Basharat in his next fight, he still didn't look bad. It was a close fight. I thought rounds 2 and 3 were pretty close, but still, he was a step behind in general to Farid Basharat. I think if you're able to take down Blackshear, if you're able to win the wrestling battle or grappling battle, you've got him. You're probably going to win. But Blackshear, he's got 8 submissions in his 12 victories, but at the UFC level here, he's going to be more of a neutralizer. That's what he's going to be, a neutralizer. A wrestler, really. Wanting to win with control in the clinch and on the ground. And he could find success here against Luan Lacerda. But Luan Lacerda really impressed me in that Cody Stamann fight, ripping Cody Stamann to the mat. I did not expect that. And I'll tell you, if you take Luan Lacerda down, still good luck, because he doesn't stop moving. He's very dangerous. He's got every which submission, submission every which way, leg lock, arm lock, whatever, plenty of rear naked chokes. But very skilled fighter, Luan Lacerda. And on the feet, let's say these two were striking with no takedowns at range. I'd pick Luan Lacerda to win. Blackshear seems like a comfortable... I don't know. Don't hold me to that. Neither guy is really the best striker, but still, I like what I see from Luan Lacerda, and I'm picking him to win this fight. I'm picking him to win. I do think this fight won't be a kickboxing fight. I do think in one way or another we'll hit the ground. Blackshear thinks he's going to just tie Luan Lacerda up and neutralize him. He's got another thing coming. Luan's not going to relax. And I think we're going to have a very exciting fight, but Luan's going to put up more points by the end of it. So I'm taking Luan Lacerda to win. I think he does win a decision because of how durable Blackshear is. And I don't usually pick against the guy that is expected to have better wrestling. I don't pick against that guy usually to win a decision. But here, with Blackshear's overall lack of offensive prowess, really, and his overall danger at the UFC level, and that combined with what I've seen from Luan Lacerda, his danger and his versatility, anywhere you put him, I'm just trusting Luan to score more points. And, yeah, I'm picking him to win. Luan Lacerda is the bet, minus 150. Going to stay away from it, even though away from the props, even though my pick is him winning a decision. But I played his money line. Really like Luan Lacerda as a fighter, and I favor him to win here against Damone Blackshear. Like, share, subscribe, all that horseshit. Check out my other videos.